Sunday morning. Out doing something different today. Fishing. Me and Buck.
Yeah.
Multi-species trip. Going up to a, I guess you call it a high elevation lake, about 5,300 feet. Trout and smallmouth in there. See what we can get. Try and get one of each. Quite a few of each, hopefully. We're also going to try the gummy worm challenge, sour gummy worm challenge. See if we can catch a smallmouth bass on a gummy worm. Stick around. Also, if some of you junior sleuths know where this lake is we're going to, please don't put it in the comments. We're trying to keep these lakes from being overrun by people that watch the videos and everything else. The local TV station, KCRA, does enough to exploit all of our hiking spots, swimming holes, and everything else that we've been going to for years, and by featuring it on their Friday evening news. So let's try to stay away from that. We appreciate it. All right, we made it out. Trolling. Buck, got anything back there yet?
No.
Nothing yet?
No.
All right. We'll keep trying. So the trout action wasn't too successful. It's 74 degrees in the water, probably way too warm this time of year. So we're bass fishing. Buck got some top water action going on there with the, what are you throwing there, Buck?
I think it's called the El Chapo.
Yep, top water lure. We're about 10 feet of water. It's super clear here. This is our spook. Buck's still throwing the El Chapo there, trying to get something out of the bush. Just picked up this nice little rod and reel, 20 feet of water. If you lost it, you can identify it, let us know, we'll get it back to you. All right, here it is. Sour gummy worm challenge. I mean, we got these gummy worms at Bass Pro Shop, so they should be good. So let's see what happens. Well, here's a wrap up from the lake. Didn't catch a lot of fish. We had 4 on. Both of mine came off. buck had one on and had one hit it, and that was it. So for a few hours out, all those fish were bass, by the way. No trout. We did troll a little bit, but it wasn't successful. Water temperature 74 degrees, probably a little too warm yet for the trout population to get moving, but won't be long. Anyway, yeah, not a lot of catching, but at least we can show you what we used. We were trolling these flashers here for trout with the hoochie on the end. Use this little weight on the swivel here to help get it down just a little bit since the water wasn't that deep. We're also trolling this Dodger here with this fly on the end. And the other thing we were trolling was just a standard crappie jig, which I took off a buck's pole to reconfigure it for something else. Now, our bass were caught on the chatterbait here. I had one on this that came undone at the boat. Had another one on the spook that came off at the boat. Buck got 2 good hits on the El Chapo here, as he calls it, or El Chapo, whatever you, I don't know what he's calling it. Anyway, he got 2 good hits on that. One of them just completely stopped it, and he missed him, but he's still new to the topwater game, but he's learning. So anyway, that was a wrap from there. Hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully next time we'll get into some more fish catching action. But either way, appreciate you watching. Appreciate if you subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Quick insert here. As I was editing this, I realized I didn't do the follow-up on the gummy worm challenge. I did throw the gummy worm on a darter head, 1/8 ounce darter head. And the problem is it's really hard to get the gummy worm on the darter head. Once you get it on there, it doesn't stay on worth a crap once it gets wet. So I'd call the gummy worm challenge at this point a failure. However, we could do it again, maybe in the spring or something when spawning season. I'm sure we could get a fish on the gummy worm, so we might reserve that for a future time. Oh, an added bonus, here's the fishing pole that I caught in like 20 feet of water. It's just I think it's a cheap fluger. I don't even know what reel that is on it. Probably just a standard off the shelf. I can't even really read it anymore. It's worn out, but yeah, the water was so clear I could see this thing down there. I dropped a 3/8 ounce jig down and hooked this thing and pulled it right up. So if this was yours and you lost it, let me know where you lost it, what lake and what part of the lake, and we'll get it back to you.